Welcome everybody to AMF Garden City. It is Sunday, May 20th. We hope you're having a great day. I know we did here at AMF Garden City. And you're in for the Final Four shootout of Ligbt Sports Shot Tournament. Let's meet our Final Four. Up first, Mr. Joe Kingston from Oncomcombe in New York. Joe has a 192 club average, getting 25 pins. And next to him is Mr. Pak Wong from New York City. Pak has a 172 club average, getting 43 pins. And the best looking of the group, Dianna Slaughter from Hempstead, New York. Dianna has a 137 club average, getting 74 pins. And last but not least, Mr. John Sandano from Brooklyn, New York. John has a 159 club average, and he's getting 54 pins. All right, bowlers, shake hands, and let's get this match rolling. We had an incredible turnout for May 20th. Over 100 bowlers packed Garden City, allowing us to raise a lot of the guarantees. First prize today is $1,000, second $550. Third, press the check mark, guys. $1,000, $550. Third is $350, and fourth is $300. So these four bowlers are all guaranteed at least $300, and they're bowling on the Autobahn pattern, which has proved extremely difficult today. Scores were very low, and we expect that here in the finals. All right, here's our first look at Dianna, lefty Dianna, and she's going to get a 3 count. I said they were going to be tough, folks. All right, John Sandano on the right. We had some of the lowest cut scores today. Autobahn, a 42-foot, very flat pattern by Kegel. Here comes John, going high, and he leaves the big 6. So we've got a 3 count on the left and a 6 count on the right. All right, here comes Dianna. Can we get a mark here? No, this one's going right again. She gets a total of 7. So Dianna's got the first open of the match. And I am sure by all these bowlers, there's going to be a lot more. Between the prize money and the video and the difficult lane pattern, it is a tough scoring environment. All right, here comes John, and John gets a total of 6. So Dianna's got the early lead, 7-6. All right, here comes Pak Wong. Now Pak has 3 titles, which is the most here in the finals. Joe Kingston on the right has 2 titles. Here comes Pak. Come on, coming up. Oh, look at that. We've got a strike. Way to go, Pak Wong. He's clapping, and that's a good shot. You'll see why in a few. And here comes Joe Kingston. Joe Kingston got the highest average in the finals, 192. Getting only 25 pins in handicap, so he's giving everybody pins. Joe going a little light, leaving the 2-5. And John Sandano up real quickly, going for second frame. All right, so Joe Kingston's getting 25 pins handicap. The next up is Pak Wong, 43. So Joe is giving Pak Wong 18 pins. Next up is John Sandano, 54. And then all the way to the top, going Jersey is John Sandano. He'll take it on this pattern. And Dianna Slaughter with 74 pins handicap rounds out the top 4. Joe Kingston with the spare. And you're going to see spares are very valuable here today. If you mark, you're going to come up the top. So again, 1,000 first, 550 second, 350 third, and 300 fourth. Good crowd behind us watching this match. Here comes Dianna. This one's a better shot. Come on, Dianna. And ripping the rack for a strike. So Dianna. Oh. No. Dianna really overcoming that open in the first frame with a strike. Right, here comes Joe Kingston. Joe working off a spare. This one going real direct. 10 in the pick. Joe Kingston trying to work around the pattern and overcome the pattern by going straight down the middle. All right, Pak Wong starts with a strike. Can he get our first double here? Here comes Pak. Pak twisting it up. Oh, goes high, leaving this the 6-10.
Not all of us are shooting the whole game like Pak Wong.
I know, he screws it.
I know.
He screws it there. And Dianna putting it in the pocket. Leaving the 7-pin. Good shot. That's 2 in a row for Dianna. All right, Pak Wong looking for the 610, and he makes it. Nice cover for Pak. Pak was the wild card winner, which means he didn't make the finals in either squad, but we award the highest 6-game series by a non-finalist in each division. Spot into the finals.
You know when the Las Vegas game today? The hockey?
No. And Diane, I can look for you. Diane has the open frame.
Let's get it by you. Diana. It is Diana.
Las Vegas.
Nice.
2-1. Oh, and John leaving just the 6-pin, going Jersey. Joe, can you believe the first time could win the cup?
Yeah.
First team. It's unreal. All right, John working on a strike.
The way they set up the lottery form, they made it easier because they. No,
Still a
it's
pretty
good.
good.
They should be able to.
Oh yeah.
Because it, I mean, if you want to get somebody in the expansion team, it sucks to give everybody at the bottom of the, the bottom of the barrel.
Then it's not competitive.
Right, exactly. You want them to be competitive so it doesn't affect the other teams.
All right, John looking for the 1-pin spare, and this one he pulls, and he makes it. He's using a hard shell ball there. That's his spare ball. Well done for John in his 3rd frame. All right, Pak Wong on frame number 3. He struck on this lane the first time up in frame number 1. And he's deep inside, coming around. 10 in the pit. Pak Wong loves the left lane. Lane 23, and he's got a 2nd strike on it. Way to go, Pak. All right, Joe Kingston. Joe shot 697 in the first squad today to make it. We had 2 divisions today. Both of them about 170 and up was the higher division, 169 and under was the lower. Here goes Joe, going straight, ripping the rack, leaving the 5-pin as he's killing the ball to keep it on the lane. So that's the strategy for Joe, and that's probably a good strategy. But you got to fill frames here. All right, John Sandano on a spare. John shot 687 in the 3 o'clock squad to make it. John bowling in the lower division. 687 at 3, made the finals there. Here comes Joe. Easy 5-pin spare, nicely done for Joe. And he's got 3 marks. So the upper average bowlers, Pak and Joe, are clean after 3. And Diane and John have a total of 3 opens together.
Yeah, I read the other day, Las Vegas paid $500 million to get into the NHL. But that was like, you know, they raised the price because they didn't want the cap. So Seattle is supposed to have an expansion team in the next couple of years.
Oh, really?
The price is $650 million. Went up $150 million.
And John's got an open frame. That's his 2nd. So both Diane and John have 2 opens. And here comes Diane. Come on, Diane, come up. All right, she avoids the washout, leaving the 139. All right, 4th frame now. John starts it off with an open. Diane trying to convert a makeable spare. Joe Kingston now up on the left lane, working off a spare. Joe has struck the last time he bowled on this swing. Ball looks pretty good. Even the weak 10-pin. Joe's been a member since 2013. And like I said before, he has 2 titles. And Diane taking just 1 out, so that's her 3rd open frame. Now don't forget, she gets the most handicap, 74 pins. So she's getting 20 pins from John, 31 pins from Pak, and 49 from Joe. So she's got room still. And here comes Joe Kingston all over that 10-pin. Well done. All right, Pak Wong. Pak, the owner of 3 LIGBT titles, including a major for 3,000. He's been a member since 2012. He bowls out of Astoria, one of our favorite house shot places. All right, here comes Pak, twisting it up, going Jersey, leaving the 610. All right, here comes Diane. Diane, she worked for the Social Security Administration, bowls out of Levittown Lanes, has been a member for a couple of years, going Jersey, tickling it up, and she gets the strike. Diane getting her 2nd strike here in frame number 5. Way to go, Diane. And Pak Wong, no job. He was a little worried, but he gets the spare in his 4th frame. So Pak on a Dutch 200 pace. John Sandano. Working off an open frame in frame number 4. This is his 5th frame. John drives a bus for a living, and he's pulls out of shell lanes. Oh, a great shot for John. Way to go. I'll give him 10 in the pin on that one.
All right.
Way to go, John. That was his best ball of the match. All right. Pak Wong. Pak's going deep. This ball looks pretty good. Oh, he splits the 4 and the 7. Holy cow, it went down. That's his 3rd strike on the left lane. Way to go, John. Now, there's a beer frame up for grabs for Joe, as the bowlers all in the 5th frame have struck. Let's see if he can make it. Joe, does he make the beer frame? No, he's got a buy. And we know how cheap he is, so we got no shot.
In the car.
Yeah, what a convenience. Joe, who has a beautiful baby boy. All right, John Sandano now up on a strike, looking for a double. John's only 10 pins out of the lead. Throwing Jersey, leaving the 6-10. Joe Kingston, all over that 10 pin. Way to go, Joe. All right, let's take a look at the scores after 5 frames. You can see Dianna on a strike has 117. Pak Wong actually has a 6-pin lead over Dianna with a strike, 123. And on the right, John Sandano on a strike, 107. And Joe Kingston, who is clean but has the least handicap, trails Pak by 20 pins. All right, back to the action. And John missing both. That isn't unusual for John. He's usually a pretty good spare bowler, so that's his 3rd open frame. All right, here comes Dianna looking for a double. Going Jersey, leaving the 5-8. We've got a very tight match here. Pak Wong up by 6 pins over Dianna. Joe Kingston's only 20 pins behind. And here comes Joe. Nice arm swing. 9 in the pit with a 9-pin. What a bad break on that. What a great shot for him. All right, Dianna, let's make that spare. No chop. Yeah, and Dianna covering the 2-pin spare in frame number 6. Way to go, Dianna. All right, so Pak Wong right now has a 6-pin lead, but can increase it to 16 with a double. A nice spare by Joe in frame number 6.
Goddamn nice.
That was a great shot. All right, here comes Pak. Going Jersey, leaving a 6-pin.
No time, right?
All right, Dianna Slaughter in frame number 7. Dianna working on a spare. This one's going to go way right. Oh, she gets wood, gets 8. Got a good break. Nothing wrong with that. Look at Pak Wong, the leader, opening, which gives Dianna the lead now. So, and brings Joe Kingston back in this match. So it is going to be tight. Dianna making the spare to secure the lead.
No, it's Dianna. Dianna will win.
And here comes John. John going high. Oh, almost left the big 6 again. But he leaves the 4-7-10. Pak Wong. Oh, and he comes back with the big 6. So, wow. So he had the lead in the 5th frame, and he has 2 open frames in 6th and 7th frame. So Joe Kingston making his spares, going along, doing the right thing, filling frames like I said. Johnny getting the 2 pins, gets the wood, smart play. And here comes Pak Wong, getting the wood. Yes, he does. Well done. Joe Kingston, who's an electrician by trade, bowls out of Port Jeff. Port Jeff Bowl, been a member since 2013, 5 years already. Time flies. All right, Joe finishing up frame number 7. He's clean. He's left 4 9s in a row, which is the strategy you need to use here. Ripping the rack for his 2nd strike of the match. So Joe's back. So he's only 13 pins behind the lead. Could cut it to 3 with a double. LIGBT is heading over to AMF Babylon Bowl Memorial Day Sunday for a 3-squad house shot tournament. John Sandano with 10 in the pit. Way to go, Johnny boy. That is Sunday, May 27th. 3 squads, 1, 3, and 5 p.m. Dianna going Jersey, leaving the 4-pin. Entry fee an incredibly low $60 for every squad. $60 for every squad. House shot tournament. Top prize is guaranteed at $1,000 first, $500 second, $300 third, and $250 fourth. 2 divisions, 50 and over. The seniors bowl on their own. 49 and under is the other division. So come on down, AMF Babylon Bowl, Sunday, May 27th, Memorial Day Sunday, for a special house shot $60 entry fee tournament. Here comes Joe, 10 in the pin, and he's within 3 pins of the lead. Come on, Dianna, hold, no, and Joe takes the lead on the bench as Dianna opens in frame number 8. And then after Sunday's house shot tournament at Babylon, June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, the LIGBT will be running at Levittown Lane a 3-day, $5,000 first prize super tournament. We hope you can make it. It's on a special sports shot being created just for the LIGBT by Pecco. Oh, goes Jersey and gets a bad break on an 8-pin. So Pak Wong, I don't know how you could leave an 8-pin on a Jersey shot, but Pak Wong is very talented and did it. Comes back. Take a look at the 8th frame. Come on, Pak, bring it back. And he makes it. All right, let's take a look at the scores going into the final 2 frames. And you could see Dianna at 183 is in 2nd. Pak Wong is in 3rd with 159. John Sandano 142 on a strike. And here's our leader, Joe Kingston, 142 on a double. All right, 9th frame, foundation frame. Let's see how these bowlers handle the pressure. John Sandano looking for the double. Ooh, breaks up the 6-10, but leaves the 4-7. All right, here comes Dianna. Come on, Dianna. Come on, Dianna, hit that head pin. Ooh, leaving the 1-2-4. She doesn't lose any wood. She was on an open. Dianna looking for her first LIGBT title. Bowls out of Levittown Lanes, home of our super tournaments. All right, John, look at this. John misses it. Wow! So that's his 5th open frame. So John is going to settle in for 4th place for $300. And Dianna making the spare, big spare, putting the pressure on Joe Kingston to continue to mark. Joe Kingston, the only bowler that is clean. And as I said in the beginning, even though he gets only 25 pins, you just have to stay clean. All right, 9th frame. Big shot here for Joe. Filling the frame is key. This ball looks pretty good. Goes light, leaves the 2-pin. A smart shot, staying out of trouble. So if he makes this spare, Joe's going to go in with a 8-pin lead. Pak Wong with 10 in the pin. So Pak can still go out for 239. So anything can happen in the 10th frame here in LIGBT tournaments. All right, Joe Kingston filling his 9th consecutive frame. Smart play, Joe. So Joe has an 8-pin lead over Diane, both on spares. And 209. And 11 pins behind, John going a little high, is Pak Wong is 11 pins behind if he strikes. So he's... Pak is 12 pins behind, but is on a strike. Diane! Big shot for Diane. Way to go, Diane. 2-0. She's got 203, can go out for 233, but Pak Wong can go out for 239. And Joe Kingston can spare strike for 231. So Diane, right now, has, if she strikes here, forces Joe to double. Big shot of the match, right here, folks. She's already forced him to mark. Come on, Diane. Coming up.
Oh, no.
All right. Gets 5 count. Doesn't lose wood. You're okay. She can still finish with 223. Forces Joe Kingston to mark. Unless she misses all the pins. Here comes John Sandano. He's finishing up in 4th place for $300. He goes Jersey, leaving the 6th pin. Finishing up John, 133 scratch, 187 with handicap.
Oh, Dan.
No, that is going to hurt her. As she loses all the wood.
Go soak the back. Go soak the back.
So Diane finishes with 218. So now a lot has to do with Joe Kingston filling up the wood. Now, first up is Pak Wong. Pak Wong strikes here. He is back in this match and control his own destiny. Right. All right, here comes Pak, and he does not strike. It goes a little high. So now Joe Kingston needs 9 pins on his first ball to win this tournament. Big shot here. Joe Kingston, 9 count, wins it for him. Here it is. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Joe Kingston picking up his 3rd LIGBT title and $1,000. What a great shot under the clutch. Pak Wong making the spare. Now Pak, 10 is big, Pak. Right.
10 per second.
Right, you know. All right, Joe Kingston, like a champion, 10 in the pit. Joe Kingston filling all 10 frames on an incredibly difficult shot, bowling like a real champion does. All right, this is for 2nd place, folks. Needs all 10. Oh, he gets 9. He ties Diane. 218, 218. They will split 2nd and 3rd. Well done, folks. All right, here comes Joe going high, finishing up with a beautiful 238. Way to go. Let's take a look. There he is. Take your check-in trophy. There he is, folks, our champion at AMF Garden City. Congratulations, Joe Kingston. And here are your final scores. Joe Kingston, 238, wins $1,000, tied for 2nd and 3rd. Dianna Slaughter and Pak Wong at 218. They get $450 each. $450 each. And last but not least, John Sandano with $300 at 187. Congratulations to our finalists. Thank you, everybody who bowled today. We hope to see you all next Sunday, May 27th at AMF Babylon. Good night, everybody.